and Aegis.
And
Tornado. They hexed him, but he got world lost.
Okay, and now he runs away. And it's Ex Machina for the Pudge, so they managed to get a couple of items while this is going on. Jabs jumps forward, finds it. Toronto Tokyo in trouble, ends up being brought down.
That's a dieback.
Looking for something, anything. Can they connect onto him? Jabs again gets saved by 23 Savage! He went to save Jabs! And now he gets caught. Wait, 23 Savage bought back. If he dies again, that could be it. Jabs, Sunstrike, almost steady falls. Disarm onto Q. Signs of life in what felt like a hellscape that was the rage to go in at this point. Disarm onto all of them. Looks for the hook, finds him. Now tries to back out, and with the Dawnbreaker ultimate, it's scary. Makoto chasing, hunting. Nightfall gets stunned. Is it going to be long enough duration? Oh, the damage coming out from Nightfall! It's so strong! Already a couple gone. Jabs doesn't have buyback, throws out the Terrorize. The connection is there. Pure needs to back out, wanting to bring down anybody. As they retreat, GPK still on the hunt. The Hex, he immediately found him. GPK is pissed. He wants more. Can they find him? Tornado, lift up. I'm not done with you yet. Get back over here. The Hex comes out. Because he doesn't have buyback. You have Undying right behind him. Willow is tagged onto him there. And then you get the double hit because Willow's 25. But no! Instead, just step up, and that's already a tier 3 tower gone. Wait a minute now, wait a minute now. The hook, the connection, Q, he's in trouble. Oh, BetBoom, have you actually done it?
There's a buyback. This is one of the 2 heroes that still have one. That went way better than I expected on the first high ground. That's quite inspiring, honestly, for BetBoom to see this happening. Okay.
Nightfall, get out of there, but the cheese, the save come out from the IO. Pure, he's in no man's land. One more damage there. Look at the Desolator. The hits coming in from the IO. GPK comes out, goes for the disarm, and then the back away. Pudge, back alive again, needs to BKB, needs to escape. The tricks of the trade, chasing, they're waiting for Makoto, wants his moment, and they find him. Is it gonna be enough damage? Yes! They take down Makoto. Can they get any more though? Nightfall, the hook, again, Pure, he's on his man. Can they bring down this Willow? Goes for the walk away. And the damage coming out. The IO is doing so much of it. Saving Nightfall, doing it all together, but they managed to kill off that Muerta. Now the buyback. Looks for more. Toronto Tokyo with his Ags. He's so freaking tanky on this Undying. 10,000 HP on Toronto Tokyo. Looking for more. BetBoom, they're going to claim the game. How do you do that? How?
First Tundra's lineup. It negates pretty much everything if you can get there.
That ward, it's gonna pay off. Got him after the Manta. 33 has the Inkswell to chain the stun onto his epicenter. Beautiful stop, but if Skeeter could die, oh man, what a dodge. Gabby charges right through that red flag, and now Skeeter can continue to chase down, surviving through the Ice Blast easily. Tundra, this is just absolute trying to push some of the heroes away towards that bottom lane, stop them from being able to get here, but they're here now. 33 is going to make jump forward. BKB immediately activated by Storm. Storm will protect himself from these stuns. They'll lose their support, but maybe they can get even more. Immediately an Orchid placed onto the Sand King. Remember, he is tanky with that heart, but they have plenty of damage thanks to Watson now being here. They might just be able to cut 33 down to size, trying to get away over the haste rune. No such luck. Thompson turning it around. Great Nether Ward with but a song. We got some heroes with BKB. Thompson probably activates his. Immediately tries to get away. Stormstormer into the invisibility. Kiting out Skeeter nicely. The Pulverize is going to be able to grab Thompson while he's magic immune. They know that magic immune is running out soon. Thompson needs the help. Where can he get it? He's not going to get it anywhere. Entity somehow making this comeback work for them.
Even got the Weaver buyback there. Turns into absolutely nothing for spell building up.
Ice Blast on cooldown. Tundra is more than willing to take the fight. Katomi's going to be in some trouble here. Self-Fuel try and protect him, get off the Terrorize, does get in onto 3. Group them up together as a result, and Watson Gabby immediately pounce on this opportunity, taking out the back line. Thompson and Nines Weaver are both dead. Meanwhile, Skeeter is trying to do what he can, but he can't really touch this Naga Siren too much. Song's going to go out. The BKB Slip are going to try and claw back with the smoke forward. A jump onto Gabby. A hard hero to bring down. They
They
do
found
have
9.
plenty of chain stuns. Yeah, they did find 9, and Gabby gets a half health before he has to use his BKB. Now he's going to charge back in with the Yield Scepter, put on Thompson. BKB, Inkswell, both trying to get him out of there. What a grab there with the Soulbind, though. Double stock going out. BKB from Stormstormer trying to get him away. While Watson protects his heroes with the Song of Siren. Activates it now to be able to
BKBs are down.
Straight for this Chaos Knight. One-on-one, this carry battle, it is no match.
Stormstormer, 200 HP. 33 got frozen. Could not finish this Invoker off.
Even the supports are surviving through this one. Thompson in trouble with Gabby and Watson surrounding him. Finally, jump forward from 33 will help finish off the Ancient Apparition, but he's being kited around now. A stun on its way, hiding underneath this Sandstorm. Desperate, trying to keep Entity at bay, but they will come and hit hard with Gabby. Charging straight through that Sandstorm and flattening the score. Now he starts healing back up. Gabby's ready to get this going already, popping that trample. Wants to be able to lay down these cores. 33 with the Sandstorm trying to protect himself. If those impales can do enough, maybe they can still turn this one. Maybe Tundra still has a chance as Gator goes back in, trying to go for the big Primal Beast, but he is tickling him. It is not real damage. Thompson is draining a lot, though. Maybe it's Thompson who can do this one, but the silences are still a problem. Out of the BKBs, he's doing what damage he can, but the heart is rectifying any bit of damage that is being done. Entity are healing up time after time, and the Ice Blast will put that heal out of the place. This fight has gone on so long, but no heroes of Entity are dying, and every single one of them of Tundra will fall. All these long light drains, he didn't have the X.
So at least now you're getting some utility effect out of it.
Yep.
But you cannot rely on this
Got the Sight Device Bloodthorn. Watson does not put his hero in danger. He lets Gabby charge for it. You say, you take him out. I'm going to wait for that second life. And sure enough, Skeeter does a buy. He immediately buys back. Soulbind onto 2 cores here is pretty nice. But the Song of Siren ruins everything. Here comes the Ice Blast, lined up, goes straight for 9 and Thompson. Thompson pops his BKB, trying to kite backwards. Gabby's going to be a target once again, puts himself forward, gets the Dispel, turns around, goes for Thompson without that BKB. Yeah, they'll just pound those bounds into dust.
Peter finally back. He still has no Phantasm for 9, however.
Yeah, he's doing absolutely no damage with just his hero. In fact, he pops the BKB, and now he doesn't do anything as Gabby once again grabbing hold of these heroes, not letting them go anywhere through this one. Runs over the tank.
Bryle's going to be found out. A little onslaught to the other side. We're going to have a fight here. Whitemon's going to get some action with Gunnar as he puts himself in a very precarious spot. And Tomato's going to pop his ult and trying to delete Gunnar, but the Grave comes out just at the last moment. See if another Grave will come from Moo, if he even needs it on Gunnar, but they're going to lose the Shadow Demon from the TSM side first.
K1 got an assist!
Great job for K1 as Bryle trying to get away with that BKB. The pipe is still activated, so mitigating a lot of damage. Going to pop the cheese as well, so we'll live through the day. The first egg comes through, healing up Tomato. Kasane gets off the roar onto the newly minted 1 assist on the Phantom. Okay, Mr. Phantom Lancer, K1, trying to poke K1 from afar. See the Rocket players from the south as Gunnar is going to sheath mid-rolling boulder. Very weird fight, very segregated overall as K1 now focusing his efforts onto Ahri. Looks like that's going to be the kill. As Gunnar now continuing the pressure as Kasane gets to the high ground. He's going to have buyback here potentially coming out as a big A blast comes in. Will hit Kasane. And somehow now Tier 3 towers dead. Sunray expended from TSM side.
This is
These
so obnoxious. I really feel for TSM here with pushing.
Oh, big Pulverize coming in with a nice clockwork.
Oh, they got Kasane with it.
Kasane's deep inside the base and he's dead. No Beastmaster. Could buy back as well. I'm sure most of the buybacks in this game are intact overall. Now, absolutely no mana whatsoever on Bryle. And nice to start. AA Blast is coming in from Yamsen. It's going to connect on the Primal Beast and pop the BKB. Gunnar pops his own and jumps right in, gets the refresher up, but shortly after is Roar, but a nice Grave from afar as Moo keeping him healthy, trying to get Op to the other side, but he's going to continue to get stunned.
Braved again.
Braved again, number 2, trying to roll out, but Kasane's body is just too thick to get through, and Gunnar has died. We'll buy back and instantly try to TP here. Now big fight to Lelis inside the colony right now. The onslaught coming in from the Primal Beast is K1 continuing to do a lot of damage with these illusions. Doesn't want to get too far in his Tomato. Still available with that Divine Rapier. Now trying to focus all his efforts on a Gunnar. He has his BKB again popped because he probably popped Ex Machina, which is a great movie, by the way. His Moo going to be able to get the Grave off on himself. We'll get to the other side, and that's going to be the death of Gunnar. Die back for him, and just like that, it's a 5 versus 4 for TSM. And we'll see if Nouns try to retreat in the process here as they lost their mid laner. They have the Grave right now in the Clockwork. Remember, he does have that Aegis intact. He's going to use the refresher for himself. Trying to go for a second roar as Tomato's going to have Refresher for himself as well. If they're being pursued onto the high ground, into the enemy triangle. There's the first egg, I do believe, as Tomato trying to save Kasane, but just dies to the illusions. Tomato has kind of to stand his ground. Has to be really careful. This is the Divine Rapier we're talking about. The disruption to keep him alive a little longer, but beautiful Kong. Tomato's dead. Divine Rapier on the deck. Who will pick it up? Whitemon gonna survive a little bit longer as Ahri finally passes with pressure. There's the second egg, now being completely destroyed, and he is done so. No buyback available. Divine Rapier now on the side of Nouns, and it is Dazzle, like he says.
No buyback on where it's a non-on feet.
Yeah, there's the first buyback. This on to Bryle. There's the fortification, likely to last the game for TSM if they can't defend this. Still 50 seconds without 4, maybe even 5 heroes here. That is NA Math at its best. K1. Continuing with the illusion, there's already one tier 4 tower down. I don't think there's going to be anything to stop him. This Bryle trying to make one last defense, because if they lose here, they're out of TI. There's a Lotus Order applied to him. His Gunner's going to jump in with the BKB. Lelis getting a beautiful cogs onto Kasane. Cannot get off a roar as the Ancient is fully exposed. K1 looking to finish the job. He started farming the whole game, Cinderin, but now he finishes it.
Keep in mind, Seer Stone on the Treant could be a game-winning item potentially if you use it well for that vision. As that will break here.
Yep, nice overgrowth from YU Smile, but they're not going to be able to stand inside that Ancient Seal. Nice Hex. Then onto Ramses for the time being. Miero gets off his ult though, and that is going to be a deleted Magnus who has to buy back into the game. Shiro already at half HP. He's going to have to use his Shadow Realm now, focusing on the support, but he's taking a lot of damage from Miero, just shadowing him with that Uproar. He's going to be able to blink out to the high ground. Another Shadow Realm is there. Solo, his Eon Disc procs. And Miero trying to find somebody in the trees. They're going to find Planet. He dies. So just like that, 2 dead for LGD. Both have bought back now. So 9pan is in a pretty good spot. But remember, their lanes are pushing.
Yeah, they're getting
mid lane.
They're getting mega creeps in about 30 seconds if 9pandas don't bring a hero back to base. So it might be what LGD are banking on here.
And Ramses in the pit. And they're going to take Roche extremely fast as there's a Shadow Realm again doing massive amounts of damage. Not quite enough for the kill. He's now being shadowed by Miero.
New is going for the megas.
He is indeed. They only have the range racks for now. The Shadow Realm now. And Teres, he takes the RP all by his lonesome. So not the greatest thing from nothing to say. They will get the kill in the end. That's a dieback essentially because 2 minutes for no Rubik. Echo Stomp. Not really going to connect on much other than the Magnus. So double kill for Shiro. So they are finding kills in the backline. There's the second RP into the arms of Shiro. The hot dogs are too much to handle for 9pandas. As Miero, oh, he blinks out thanks to the Eon Disc. Can they find him? Yes. The Curse Crown with that shard activating is triple kill for Shiro. And Ramses attempting to TP out. He will do so, but only 2 alive for 9pandas.
All right, this is going to be a tough way. If Kiyotaka and Ramses could maybe find a quick burst kill, maybe that could set up for something.
Oh, man. Yeah. If they knew.
Yeah. There's 50-second cooldown on the buybacks. If they don't, I mean,
they're going to try to force it regardless, even if they didn't know, right?
Yeah, but they might be a little bit hesitant about diving for kills that they can get, right? So you're probably a little bit timid here. You'll get the megas,
sure,
but are you going to go for the jugular?
Well, Tier 4 is going down quickly as well, and just the Ancient exposed now as Ramses and Kiyotaka trying to defend 2 versus 5. Can they do it? I highly doubt it, but they're going to try. 48 half HP is the Ancient. Waveform into Ramses is going to get Hex right off the bat. There's the Ancient seal to follow. The GGs are called as the Ancient gets destroyed.